Shalom, shalom. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Shirakakwadash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you brothers pushing this word with truth, sincerity, with charity. It's big news, baby. Big news, big news, big news, big news. All right. I may call this FEMA camp conspiracy theorists. I don't know. I may just name it coronavirus on the rampage. I don't know. It's all through the spirit. But this is a reputable source. All right. ABC is reporting this. This is real news. All right. Esau's propaganda news is reporting this. This may... Hey, they finna get down with the get down. It's finna go with the go. It's like, yeah, I'm just happy. You know, Alabama FEMA facilities will be used as coronavirus quarantine centers. All right, I'm gonna play this. That's like it. I don't want to play the sound. Hold on. Okay. All right, I do not own the rights to this, but I am using this according to the Fair Use Act. So here we go. I'm going to press play.
6.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us here on ABC 3340 News at 6. I'm Muriel Bailey. Coronavirus patients will now be quarantined in Anniston. The Department of Health and Human Services says people who tested positive for the virus on the Diamond Princess cruise ship in Japan will now be quarantined at the FEMA Center in Anniston. Now, these are passengers who have tested positive for coronavirus but are still not showing symptoms. The county and city held a joint press conference today saying they were not consulted about this and just found out hours ago in an email.
At this time, we would like to make it explicitly clear, though, that the federal government has assured us that these patients will not have any impact on our local community and that no one is at risk. All patients will be kept on site at the installation, and the city of Anniston, the MA, the county commission, we're all working alongside our federal and state partners to ensure the safety of all of our citizens.
Now, those patients are not here in Alabama yet. It's our understanding they will be transported to Anniston sometime next week. Tim Hodges, the Calhoun County Commission chairman, says the city isn't prepared for something like this, and they're working on ways to stop it.
Whether this happens or not, or we can stop it or not, it can't happen this quick. There's a school, Sacred Heart School, which is right there close to, not to mention all the other schools and children and playgrounds and soccer fields. So there's a lot to think about before this happens.
Now, Alabama isn't the only state on the federal radar. Friday, a judge issued a temporary stop for a city in California where officials wanted to create a quarantine site there. The judge did this after the city took legal action. Right now, the World Health Organization is making its first visit to Wuhan, China, since the coronavirus outbreak began.
Amendments and a few...
All right. So that was the end on that. So they are going to use the FEMA camps, all right, for, okay. Okay. No, it's an apocryphal. Let me see. Salakia. Okay. Yeah, I found that scripture. All right. This is 2nd Esdras 5. I'm going to start at 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. All right. So I just showed you that article where they said they're gonna be starting. Hey, look, these people didn't even have symptoms, man. All right, they could even just be saying that these people got the coronavirus and they don't. Like, how would you know? You know, and then they not even showing symptoms. So nobody is sick, and then they talking about transporting them a week from now. All right, and if they still not showing symptoms of being sick, okay, they still keeping you. So they could just say you got the coronavirus, and they just gonna just keep you. And we already know that those coffins that's been transported to the FEMA centers. All right. It said, but iniquity shall increase above that which thou now seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. You know, so okay, so and that's the thing, man. All right, then iniquity has a. You gotta imagine what was going on in Esdras with Esdras. All right, it's the time of, if I'm not mistaken, you know, it's the time of the Babylonians. All right, Esdras was around with Jeremiah. He was the scribe of Jeremiah. All right, so what was going on back then? They say iniquity is going to increase more, and look what's going on today. A woman can become a man. All right, and then they got something where they have put the flesh on it, and then they have to pump it up, man, like a balloon, man. All right. And then men can cut off they rods, okay, and you know, and have a what you call a gender transfer, all right, You got women over men, all right. You got kids, all right. That's fighting their parents and extremely disobedient to their parents, okay. And not only that, man, just where's anybody keeping the laws or trying to keep the laws to the best of their ability? All right, like scripture say, with their shit, we rehearse the righteous act. None of this is going on right now. I mean, well, only the men of the Lord are doing it. All right, nobody else is doing it. All right, so when you go to 2nd Esdras, all right, I'm gonna go to 2nd Esdras 16. Okay, this is okay, it's 2nd Esdras 6. I'm gonna start at 3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? All right. Hey, so this, who can turn this back? Who can turn this plague from the Lord? Hey, Esau, even though he may have put this out, he's still a whooping stick of the Lord, man. He using him, but then ultimately he gonna get punished for everything he doing. All right, because Esau go over and beyond it with his wickedness. All right, it said plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? All right, so what are you? All right, that can drive, all right, the away the plagues of Yahweh Shema Shai. You can't. It's impossible. All right, and my son just laughed when I said it. You know, little Levi. You know, so you know, hey, once these plagues, all right, I send forth, ain't no turning them back. Hey, you see what the guy said? He said, man, you know, we're not ready. We're just not ready. So he willing to, you know, hey, look, like people say, you will sacrifice some for the greater good. All right. So you may have to get rid of some people, you know, for the greater good. All right. You know, they're expendable. All right. For the plan. All right. It's I'm gonna jump to verse 13. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrow he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot from the ends of the world, which is talking about the missiles. All right. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. All right. So here it is. Once these plagues go out, hey, this gonna be, hey, it ain't gonna come, hey, it ain't gonna stop it. Ain't nothing gonna stop it. All right. It said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear for the beginning of evils what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine. All right, and what's happening? A lot of these places, these storehouses being empty, and plague. What's going on? All of these, not only the coronavirus, they found the new virus in Brazil. They still dealing with that. Then they got the Zika virus. Then they got the bird flu and the swine flu and all type of other stuff. Then you got to deal with the trees that's on fire, and then you got to deal with the water. All right, the water is terrible. You can't drink this water. All right, you stay drinking alkaline water so long, and you go back to drink that and see how it tastes. It tastes like booty. It tastes like butthole. All right, it's nasty, man. It tastes like dirt, man. All right, it's filthy. All right, you can taste it. You can smell it. When you wash your dishes, you can smell the fluoride and the chlorine in it. All right. It says, well, the chlorine. I ain't gonna say fluoride because I don't know what that smell like. All right. It said, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendments. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be all mindful of the scourges. All right. It said, but victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, they shall think to themselves to be in a good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. All right, now I was just in Walmart. All right, I would say last month, I would say in January, it's a Quantum TV that came out. Quantum TV on Black Friday, they had it a sale for it was like $500. All right, then when the Black Friday sale went over, the 55-inch went up to like $800. It was like $799 for a 55. All right, for a 60-inch, it was like $1,100, $1,000. I just went to Walmart, and that same TV that was $1,100 is now $698. All right, and that other TV that was $800 and some dollars, all right, $700 and some dollars, is now $500. All right. Gas right now, I'm in Indianapolis. Gas was just $2.30, $2 something, and it's steady going down. Gas is about $2.08, $2.10, depending on where you go. All right. It's cheap. All right. Hey, it says verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and others shall escape the hunger, shall the sword destroy, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth, and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripe, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men, so that one man should desire to see another and to hear his voice. Hey, man, they show you that in these movies, man. Look at I Am Legend. He was talking to the damn mannequins. All right? Because what's going on is some people... I was talking to a brother. He said he never had the flu. Some people are immune to certain things, man. Their body's just immune to it, all right? The Lord just keep them covered from it, all right? Hey, it's coming, man, all right? So with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. Shalom and Abba Ball.